Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Thursday, the 21st of October. Looks so weird, and they plowed those fields out there, and it's got like this weird, like frost. I think it's just dew. It's 52 degrees out here. It's not frost, but all that beautiful green fields, all that's gone for 2 full days. To show you how big all that land is back there, it's got this massive tractor all through the night. You'd hear this weird sound. You look out there, and like I was saying, it looks like aliens landed out there. All the lights on this thing. There's a little kai out there. That was a very dry, very peaceful drive to work today.
It was very nice.
No crazy people.
No crazy wind and rain.
No. It was very pleasing. It was relaxing.
Yeah,
you ought to know, I think you were out half the way home. I was talking, but I was talking to myself, I reckon.
No, I was listening. I was trying to take a nap.
The hubby don't shut up. All right, Mama.
I love
it's
you knucklehead.
Meathead. She says, all right.
All right.
Welcome to Thursday at work.
All right, you have a good day, sweetie.
You do the same.
All righty.
I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you, babe.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check it out. The original 1330 powered RT. Woo, that's a comfort seat. That sets you way back in the saddle. This is the one that had the flat tire. I never did find out why or how. It was a brand new tire and it was flat. Just don't know. The that 2021 that was throwing the codes, it was throwing TPS, those throttle body codes. Dude, that throttle body is done. It's spanked. The note on it says that it wasn't able. It does, you know, like most throttle bodies on initial startup. It's kind of like that blipper valve on that GS I was showing you guys, but it's more internally in the throttle body. It's all fly-by-wire, but it does an initial self-test. Your car, all these things, they all do it, especially if it's fly-by-wire, you know, no cables. Ride-by-wire is what they technically refer to it as. Anyway, it was failing that test, and you know, it's a redundant system, and it's redundant in a way that one is they're going opposite directions of each other, so there's like no mistake that they're redundant. So the potentiometer is going like up on one and down on the other, so to speak. So anyway, it had multiple counts of failing that, and it says some of the other things that suggested is that the ECM was replaced without doing a TPS reset, or the TPS was replaced without doing a reset. It doesn't know where home's at. And yeah, and when you do the reset, you actually have like a little analog gauge on the computer, and you can watch it as you're giving it the throttle. It shows where it's at. Well, it basically goes from 0 to like 100, and then it reads a scale down at the bottom. I'm sure the 0 to 100 is just a reference, but usually it's 0 to 100%. And when they're sitting at idle, you'll see anywhere from 3 to 6% open. Well, it goes to dead 0, and then when I turn the throttle, the scale down below is like reading 3,280 something. I'm like, whoa. Something's way funky here. Oh, Honda, you look like you are definitely thinking about going ahead and diving in front of me. It feels like springtime out here. Showing 69 degrees. It feels phenomenal. There's a light breeze. It feels so good. Oh, Dalmatian. Oh. Them big old bushy trees. When them suckers turn into fall colors. Look at that. Just a big glow. I can't believe how nice it is out here. It's not all sunshiny and stuff, but the temperature is phenomenal. Somebody's got a fireplace going. Look at that. Leaves on the ground. Enjoy it while you can, because you're talking about a fleeting time of year. You gotta soak up all the beauty of it you can, as much as you can, because in a flip of a coin, she's down and out. What do we got going on here? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Play with it too much is what it is.
Yeah. That's pretty cool looking. That girl gave me a big smile. She goes, "Ah, a spider." Look how red those things are. It's beautiful. Then they turn that beautiful yellow color. That was pretty cool. Last time I shot through here, I seen my boy. Is that not breathtaking or what? This thing here, that was absolutely phenomenal, and there's not a leaf on there, not even a straggler. So I haven't heard a lot of people talking about their weather in their places. How's your weather doing on this day? Well, you'll have to look back on yesterday, but after you watch this. But all our mountains, anything with elevation has snow on it, which is really nice. All the foothills around St. Helens, and whew, that's pretty when you look out there and see that. Some kind of special. I don't know how we got so lucky to get this day. Oh, I can see Mount Hood back there. I still see rocks poking through, but she's got some fresh snow on her. I'm curious if he's got Brembo pads on here, which are stock, or if he's got some kind of aftermarket. Usually you don't hear the pads that much. A lot of bikes, they just always make that sound. Yeah, those little vent holes they put on there, that multiple purpose. It helps the disc cool off quicker, and helps keep your pads clean as well. Makes them work better in like wet conditions. And if you let them get real dirty, them holes will actually start filling up with stuff. I make it a point to always run water and whatever soap agent stuff I use, I'll squirt that down and shoot it in around the brake pads and stuff. And you don't want to high pressure blast water down there ever anyway, but you know, like I use that liquid, what was that company? Liquid, I want to say Liquid Crystal, I don't remember. Anyway, whatever you use, shoot it down around there. That helps clean your pads and your disc, the vent holes and all that stuff. Just use low pressure water when you're rinsing it off. Make that a point. You never seem to have squeaky, other things called squeaky brakes, but the normal dust buildup that happens, that helps alleviate that. Like I was saying, his steering feels loose. When the 1330s came out, they have double U-joints on these things, and there is a certain amount of play that is just always going to be there. Now, we've had some that were bad. Well, you know them when they're bad. They literally go clunk, clunk, clunk. Plus, with the bike running, you know, it's in power steering mode, so I don't know how much of that is just the power steering, literally turning the wheel. You gotta shut them off. Have you guys noticed that your 2020 or 2020 through 22, now the 22s will be here any minute, for about 30 seconds or so, when you shut the bike off, you still have power steering. That's a cool feeling when you're pushing around the shop. Just wish it'd last longer. Because I shut them off and just move around. I don't ever put the park brake on. It's on level ground, so it just makes it so you can move them around without cycling the key, turn the park brake on, turn it off. I don't know if he's got a scoot. Nope, I can see in the reflection he does not. Good man. Ooh, I don't know what that smell was. That wasn't oh, speaking of smells, last night I'm in there editing my videos and I smell like electric burning. And Kelly goes, I freaking out. I go, do you smell that? She goes, yeah, I'm smelling something coming. What is that? I go, that smells electrical. So the first thing I do is I always keep a FLIR or FLIR, one of those heat radar kind of a things. It's a phone attachment. Stick that thing on, start walking around, and head back in the bedroom, and then the master bath back there, the smell gets strong. I know it's coming in there. I've got so many cameras and stuff. Always worry about a lithium battery going off on me or something, you know. So I walk in the bathroom, it's intense. I'm moving the camera around, and I look up, and there's a light fixture above the sink, and it has 4 light bulbs in it. Well, these things have probably been in there 5 or 6 years, but they're the old fluorescent, you know, before the LED bulbs were really common. They used the fluorescents. Well, I guess for lack of a better term, the ballast was burning out on one of them. But that heat seeker, that FLIR or FLIR, I never know which way to call it, it man, zeroed in on that in a hot second. That thing was 104 degrees without standing off, so I don't know how accurate that was. 104 degrees. And so I pull it has a glass, you know, cover over it, pull it off, and the one on the right, she was black. That thing was doing a full nuclear meltdown on us. That smell took forever to leave the house. I'm sure we walk back in there tonight, we'll smell it again. So we're gonna swap everything to LEDs. I forgot there was fluorescents in there. Almost everything's LEDs now. The original 1330, that's so cool. Still running like a top 60,000 miles later, as they do. Matthew put that tire on there before I even got there this morning. I had it set to the side, and he goes, I see there's a note on there about alignment and not handling right. I figured you wanted to test ride that thing. I said, well, thank you, Matthew. Whoa, little detonation there. Keep your fuel fresh and high octane. The minimum they want you running is 91 here in the States. I know in other countries, I think 91 is 95 or something like that. It's just how they rate it. Boonch, boonch. Man, if I had one of my bikes or one of the demos here, I'd be going, man, I think I need to take the rest of the day off. I couldn't do that. Be nice. I don't know where I want to put this thing right now. I'm gonna set it up here at the moment. For the moment. I've got that 2013 to do oil and filter change and an inspection. I'm just pick a service and do that. You get it all in one big clump. All right. Look at that. I'm looking for the new style park brake. I was messing around with that 2021 down there and got me all confused. Well, thanks for coming along for the rip on the original 1330 Ace. Man, what a beautiful thing they did there. That one was actually supposed to have that motor in it. It was like a 50-cent grub screw in the clutch cover that someone decided that they didn't need to put Loctite on it. Now that grub screw comes with micro encapsulated Loctite. You have no choice. It was an oil passageway for the HCM and the clutch cover. So at the last second, I got to meet the CEO of BRP. He's the one that told me the story. It's pretty cool, huh? That was years ago. Well, Mama, it's not as nice as it was earlier when I took a test ride.
It was so nice. It was warmer outside than it was in the store.
When we walked out, the heater air conditioners weren't doing anything. I walked outside and I was like, whoa, what the heck?
It feels good out here.
It's
Can we
nice.
work outside today?
Very nice test ride. Colors were beautiful. Wonderful.
Should
Anyway.
have brought my bike.
Oh, you did? Well, you'd be driving in this home.
Yeah, I had to leave her.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right.
Let's head on to the Northland. Yeah.
All
Up there to
right.
save the dogs.
Yeah. No
All right.
Sashi.
Poor old Sachi.
Yeah, no princess. She is. You guys have no idea.
Yeah, it's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Should have seen her this morning. She's got to lay out there and needs
Rub
me
my
to
belly.
scratch her little chest, rub her little belly. She wasn't feeling good. She didn't eat her food this
I
morning.
know.
So,
So she's probably hungry.
yeah. All right, let's head that way.
Beat her.
All right.
All right.
Well, hello there, YouTube. Yeah, I had to come inside for this goodbye vlog.
Yeah.
That was one crazy, crazy drive home. I mean, it still hasn't stopped. It is just typhooning out there. Then we had, you see, we're both soaked. I brought my hoist home. Didn't mean to do that. I was moving spiders around. There's a big hole there. Had the war wagon with me. I keep thinking about it when we have the MDX, and I'm not risking putting that thing across them leather seats.
Nope.
So anyway, we just opened up the shop, backed the war wagon in, and drug her out. We were grabbing the girls, and
So they're wondering about
they're wandering around. I go, Kelly, we're going to go inside the shop, do a quick goodbye. Well, let's just take them in there with us. Danny's in here, too, somewhere.
Yeah, he's over there hiding from Sashi.
Kind of a impromptu goodbye, but anyway, nice day. Other than how it ended, it's amazing we had that kind of a ride that was that wonderful, and then the day turns into this. Man.
Yeah.
About the same time, about the time we're getting to the Clark County Fairgrounds, it started kicking in, just like it did yesterday. Just the only difference is it never stopped.
Yeah.
And it's still going on outside. So anyway, on that, we're gonna bounce.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday and Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you guys then.
See ya.
All right. Bye-bye now.